Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Colletto Show, streaming on my LinkedIn and my YouTube. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts later, that platform as well. And as a reminder, this is simply lived experience or news I've heard, not professional advice. So please seek professionals where necessary. So, in this week's segment, I know that a lot of people who surround themselves with reading about a lot of autism news saw about um, a man working at an ABA uh, therapy center who uh, kicked a 5-year old nonverbal person with autism in the face. And that's as far as the trigger warning goes, by the way. And and he had been trying to assist the boy in uh, taking in picking up the garbage and putting it into the garbage bin, and he kicked him in the face. And then I heard of another incident somewhere. I can't exactly pinpoint. I'm not remembering right now. So obviously this is not AI generated because I don't remember and I'm admitting it. But but yeah, it's somewhere along the lines uh, of thinking about where the accountability is for ABA centers. Now, if we're jumping ahead, that guy that kicked the 5-year-old has been fired from his job. Um, so at least justice has been served in that way, but it should not have happened in the first place. And it really saddens me these when I hear of these things happening. I know it's content for me, but at the same time, it's also a reminder of how much further we have to go in truly bringing acceptance for everyone on the spectrum, regardless of how verbal or how nonverbal we are. Um, so, those are my thoughts about that. Uh, so, events from the past week since my last show. Um, this past Wednesday, I attended a member appreciation event for a local chamber of commerce that my workplace has been a part of for about 2 years now. Um, it was it was a nice gathering, uh, a little small, but the conversations were flowing, and the quality was certainly there. And then the next night, I attended an event. It was family related, um, a happy thing, um, but I'm not going to divulge all the details of that right now, because there's uh, still a little bit of time left in something. That's the biggest hint I'm giving. And then on this past Sunday, I attended the Garwood Rocks Street Fair. If you saw the short form video, I know it sounded like I said 17th time. I meant to say 7th time that I attended that street fair. They haven't had Garwood Rocks 17 times. It was only their 11th time of having that street fair. But it was fun, and thankfully the weather cooled down because the day before, and actually Friday too, the weather wasn't so great, um, in the sense that it was too hot out there. And back at home, we did get the AC units in, and we also uh, had shoe boxes of papers to be shredded. And this past weekend, my town had a special shredding event where you could drop off loads of papers in boxes or bags to be shredded. And that is basically it for this episode. So I hope to be on next week for another edition of my show. If you haven't followed me on all the different platforms yet, make sure you do. Brian Colletto. And until the next time I come on, I send you all love, light, blessings, and peace. Take care.